Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So I'll be showing you guys how I drew this piece from start to finish, all in time lapse. Let's go. So the first thing I do when I want to draw my pieces is that I always start with a grid. Grid is actually one of the most important parts in drawing hyperrealistic pieces because it helps you to give accuracy and gives you a precision that makes the work perfect. So I use a diagonal grid, as you can see, from cross hatch from one side to the other side, then make it straight and to make a perfect grid. The next thing I do is to carve out the frame of what the picture or the reference actually looks like, because I will not actually have a guide to know where I'm drawing from if I don't actually carve out and shade the background. So yeah, I'm about to do that right now. As you can see, I am shading the background and making sure that everything blends in. So the first thing I start with is the eyes. I love to draw the eyes because for me, the eye is like the first point contact of my piece. I have to interact with my drawing by starting with the eyes. If I don't do this, I'm not going to get that work perfect. That's how I feel in my heart. So I always start with the eye first before I go to any other part of the body. I do the eyes first, then the eyebrows, and I go to the nose and the mouth. I go downwards, then I go back upwards again. I don't know how other artists to do it for them to get it right and perfect, but for me, this is how I do it. And also, I know that I've not gotten so good in my realism, but this is how far I've gone, and you guys can see that I'm doing a very wonderful job. Also, too, I'll be doing videos like this too in the future, so you guys should just keep up with me and keep on liking and subscribing to my YouTube channel so that we can grow together and so that you can keep seeing my content. So yeah guys, this is me now drawing the nose, and as you can see, we are going deep and down into it. I draw the nose with my first blend, then after doing this, I give a detail to it one step at a time so that I can bring out the realistic look of the nose. As you can see, it's already realistically coming out. Then I go down to the eyebrows, where I shade first the background of the eyebrows before I draw out the little hair brows on the eyebrows. It's not as easy as it looks because it's all in time lapse and it's so fast. This took me a lot of hours to do, and I'm sure that a lot of artists that were watching it can relate. Some pieces look very fast and everything is so fast to create, but in real sense, these stuffs are like 2 hours or 3 hours all compressed in like 16 seconds. So everything looks very easy, but it's not as easy as you think. It's blend upon blend upon blend till I get it right. That's how art is. So after doing this, the next thing I'm going to go for is the mouth. I go for the face structure first, then I go down to the mouth area, then I go back to the upside again. But sometimes my pieces I actually like to go for the head, because sometimes some pieces might actually have very interesting hair shape or hair look or the size of the hair or the quantity. So I actually go for a part that intrigues me the most at first in my pieces. But for this drawing, I chose the eye because I got very interested in the eyes, and I think I did my best to achieve that look of the eyes. So this is how far I've gone. I've drawn the mouth and everything. You can see that it's coming out realistically. Now by the hair parts. For real, I actually thought I destroyed the work because of the hair. The hair refused to blend into the piece, and I kept on blending and blending and blending until I felt it was right. So the hair for me this time was so hard that I could not blend it easily to make it blend with the forehead and everything, but I got it right at the end. The blend came in right and everything came in perfect. So I went down to the hand part, which is the last part of my piece. Actually, this one actually gave me a tough time too, because I was having constant stains on the paper and I had to erase a lot of time and refix again until I discovered something. I didn't have a stump, so I was looking for something to blend, so I used the cloth at first. It didn't work out, so I just discovered that okay, let me try out a tissue. So I went outside and I got a tissue. Then I used the tissue to blend up the piece, and you must see how it came out. Like, can you see the background of the body? It looked all blended. Meanwhile, some few minutes ago I was struggling to even blend it in properly, and I was having all those lines on it that was actually affecting my work so much. So I think we're coming to the end of this piece. Please, you guys should subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're watching for the first time, and don't forget to give a like and give me a comment. Bye.